Hello, welcome back to Critter Cove. Well, here we are on, I think it's our second day. Yeah, Tuesday the 2nd. And we've got so much done already. It's quite astounding. I am going to focus on getting our ship, I think. So I'm just gonna put pretty, because we can access from the other side. Let's put stuff away that we don't need right now. In fact, gonna go to the workshop and we can put the crate down and we can get rid of all the stuff over there and then we can head off on some adventures. So let's put, I mean, it needs tidying up in here as well. Let's put the chest down over here somewhere. The trunk rather. That looks like it's the front. Here we go. And then we can bob all this stuff in. Let's have a chat with old Copperbottom, see if there's anything he wants to tell us. This unit is pleased to see you again, Dreamy. Is there some function this unit can perform for you? Let's talk, Copperbottom. This workshop can process any materials that we have a recipe for. Its capabilities can be expanded by adding more crafting stations, as well as discovering new recipes. As previously stated, you are authorised to use any of the machines within the shop. Warning mode. This unit does request that you avoid putting your meat parts within any of the machines. Doing so could result in the loss of meat part. It also makes the machine very hard to clean. We have to be considerate to the workers. Okay. Let's dismantle this stuff in the workshop. Clear up the workshop. And then we shall go and see if we can find the other parts of the boat that we're looking for. We're doing quite well on researching the basic trunk there. 2 of 5. Let's see if there is anything exciting up the stairs. Just a couple of things to dismantle. Oop, simple motor. Anything down here? No. Okay, let's put this stuff in here. We found a nice auto transfer. And then we'll just manually transfer the other stuff over that we need to. Okay, let's just have a look at the journal. So we've got a clean workspace. Got to get that all cleaned up. Sailing the ocean blue, for which we still just need the old coat hanger, and we need to place a simple forge. Actually, let's see what we need to place the forge, because then we can get some stuff crafting on the way. Oh, we need the furnace. That's right. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. A stout ship to sail on is over in that direction. So let's head over there. What did we need for the forge? I could find something suitable by exploring nearby shipwrecks. I am sure there will be stuff over there with shipwrecks around also. Let's just have a look at the notice board, just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Always a good idea to check these things. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Nout. Nout there. Right. We are heading the wrong way. We need to go that way. Let's crack on then. I'll see you over at the exploration site. Here we are. This looks like what we need, the old coat hanger. So that would mean that we have everything for sailing the ocean blue. Fantastic. Does this count as an old shipwreck? Let's have a look and see what there is anyway. See if we can get a furnace for the old forge. We have unlocked simple motor. Nice, nice, nice. Sure that will come in handy. So these shipwrecks are all around the coast and there's all kinds of stuff inside them. I think these ones near the island do respawn, perhaps, with repopulate with loot. Other ones, when we start to get out, that looks like a furnace there. Oh, it was indeed. Okay, that's fantastic. We can get a few of these quests ticked off. Pick up what we can see while we're here, and then we shall head back to the workshop. That looks like another furnace. Fantastic. Two kilns will be a brilliant idea. Not two kilns, two forges. I know what I mean, really. That looks like a cooking pot. Excellent. We need one of those for the cooking station. Lots of things to pick up. And that was some all sorts of stuff. Oh, cooking ingredients. Excellent. Around, we'll see once we get the boat put together, but there's generally like a load of crates and stuff that just float around the sea, and in those we'll have cooking ingredients like flour and sugar and things. The cooking can get quite involved, although I've only got as far as a cooking station, which is 3 slots. So, you know, there is just so much to explore. Right, I will see you back at the workshop. Here we are. We shall deposit everything in here. That's because you can, it does take from your storage when you're crafting as well. It's really fabulous. Now let us make a simple forge. We need to make a campfire first. That's made in our backpack. Not enough to make that. Did I already? No, it was just, I'm going to pick this campfire up because we also need a campfire to make the cooking station. And if we can, we might as well make that also. Okay, let's get this forge made anyway. Hurrah! We now have a forge. Let's just make the cooking station too, which we need that cook pot that we picked up. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay, let's get the forge down. I will talk to Copperbottom, but I just want to get this cooking station down as well, which no, can't put down in the workshop. Let's just put him there. Escape out of that and we shall talk to Copperbottom. Congratulations, this unit has detected that Dreamy has completed the task of placing a simple forge in the workshop area. Performance tests are needed to determine if Simple Forge is functioning correctly. Please proceed to use the machine to create 1 metal bar. It takes a short period of time to forge raw materials into refined ones, so Dreamy will need to initiate a patience protocol, not something that Dreamy is known for, while waiting for it to be completed. Please let this unit know when the testing of the Simple Forge is complete. I shall indeed do that. Copperbottom. Okay, so that was a metal bar. What I'm going to do, I'm going to craft a few of them. As you can see, the time, it is a procedural workstation, so it does take quite a while, and it can be an idea to have several of the items. Now, while we're just doing that, let's have a look at the cooking station. Oops, put some fuel in. Let's put jam, some berry and some sugar in and experiment with that just while we're waiting for a bar to be made. And that gives us candied fruit. Hurrah, hurrah. And also, let's see what else we've got. We used all the meat before. But as you can see, you've got 3 slots you can experiment with. If you click on one of the recipes of the stuff you've already made, it brings up the things that you can use in the cook pot. So that's handy. So for jam, we need just some fruit, any kind of fruit. For grilled meat, any kind of meat. We don't have any. And for candied fruit, you need any kind of fruit and some sugar. Excellent. Okay. Pick up a metal bar. Talk to Copper Bottom. Congratulations! It appears the simple forge is operating within acceptable parameters. We must now work on the next crafting machine. Unfortunately, the blueprint for the fabricator is missing from the engineer work table's dataset. Therefore, it will be up to Dreamy to discover the missing information. Explanation. This unit was attempting to record a diagram in an underwater cave when Dreamy found it rusted on the shore a short while back. Unfortunately, this unit did not factor that water is wretched and evil. Exposure to it prohibits this unit from performing basic functions. It also voids this unit's warranty. This unit believes that the diagram contains the missing instructions on how to construct a fabricator. A fabricator is vital for a functioning workshop. Without one, it will not be possible to repair any other structures in town. This unit understands that meat persons come equipped with a waterproof covering called skin. Please swim under the water and into the cave entrance located towards the rear of the sunken vessel. This unit believes that your meat skin will protect Dreamy from the dangerous rusting effects of water. However, this unit recommends you do not run out of oxygen. If you do so, you will perish. It is advisable that you do not do that. Once you've recovered the missing fabricator blueprint, craft and place it within the workshop area. Goodbye, Dreamy. Okay, let's head off back to where we were at the sunken ship. I'm just going to dig up one of these crystals as well because we will need it for the resource locator thingamajig. Right. Let's eat that candied fruit that we made. Nice chunk of energy. Excellent, excellent. And we are going to swim. See, we missed that. Okay, swim through this little hole with the handy arrow pointing. Let's go down to get under it. There we go. There is a little area back here, but we can't get through yet. We need to have the recipe for blasting charges. So let's swing around it. Here we go. Might as well get this stuff as well. We did get something there. Sea corn. Let's see what that is. The sea corn gives you stamina and oxygen and is used in cooking. Be interesting to see what we can get there. There was a dig game up there. Nope. Okay. Looks like we need to get up here. And some useful graffiti. Once again, let's learn the fabricator blueprint. Hurrah! There we go. Let's have a look at the journal. So now we just need to place the fabricator. We still need to clean up the rest of the workshop as well. We'll do that one. So I'm just going to retrace my steps. See you when we get back. Here we go. Back at the workshop. Let's just bob everything back into the trunk. I also picked up these orange starfish and red shells. They are useful later and you can sometimes get quests to provide them to people also. So it's always a good idea to pick those up when you see them. Okay, let's craft a fabricator. We need a simple motor and we have all of the ingredients for that. Let's just make one of those. And now we should be able to make the fabricator. Yeah, simple motor, metal and mechanical parts. And again, the fabricator is another machine that it takes a while to make the things that you ask. So let's just put him down. Or are we going to put him? This is very annoying. You can do the snap to a grid and the workshop slightly off skew. So you can't. Just turn that back off. And just finagle that in there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's speak to Copper Bottom once he's done his inspection. Congratulations, this unit is very pleased to see that Dreamy did not rust or drown in the gathering of the fabricator knowledge. Now that this workshop has a functioning fabricator, It is time to begin construction on a simple cutter. This should be a straightforward task, with the only difficulty being in the location of a treadmill. Fortunately, this unit is aware of the location of one, but it is under evil water. A cluster of sunken cargo containers is located near the main Critter Cove dock. This unit believes that Dreamy will find what is needed inside one of these containers. Once Dreamy has completed the task of placing a simple cutter, please return to this unit for more instructions. Now, before we go, oh, I can see you there, Sammy. I am just going to whop on some, what is it that we will need for the simple cutter? Let's just check. Simple cutter, a simple motor. We had the stuff of that. It wants a blade and it wants a rubber tire. So we'll be proactive and we'll set it crafting a blade. Let's do a couple. Let's get some more metal bars on the craft as well. Let's talk to Sammy. Oh, it's raining outside. Hey, Dreamy. Wow, you look so much better from last time we spoke. I really hope my advice helped out. I try not to butt in too much, but I couldn't stand by while you were working yourself to the bone. Oh, by the way, I figured out a new cooking recipe and thought you might like to know it too. You can never have too many tasty dishes, is what I always say. Hurrah! Thank you, Sammy. We have now learned the mega meat jumbo. Dreamy, super glad I ran into you. I was thinking maybe you could help out with a little lighting problem the town has. It gets really dark here at night. I'd hate for anyone to stub their toe because they can't see. So I figured, what if we get some new streetlights installed? How would we do that, Sam? My grandpappy always said if you want to know how something is made, you should take it apart. He destroyed so many things. I bet if you took a wrench to the broken streetlights around town, you could eventually figure out how to build one. You could probably do that with all sorts of things out there in the world. Once you've unlocked the secret to making streetlights, you'll be able to craft a new one out of things you find here and there. Then it's just a matter of picking a good spot and bing bang boom, the town will have a new light. Oh, it's going to be so nice to have some light when it gets dark again. That way Pokey, who is an evil little so-and-so, won't be able to jump out of the shadows and scare me anymore. Excellent, excellent. Okay, what we're going to do though, actually let's finish cleaning up the workplace. Let's just see if there was anything around here that needed choppy-doppy-dopping. All this stuff over here. Oh, a couple of tyres. That's handy because I think we needed one. And then we're going to go and get our ship because that is fun. For that, we need to make sure we take the components necessary, which is one annoying thing. That everything else, you can just access it from your backpack. But not that, apparently. Oh, these are also rubbish. And these... Is that everything? It does indeed look like that has now completed that quest. So I'm going to put all this stuff in here. Tyres and the rubber. And we needed the grass cutter engine. We needed the bathtub. And we needed the old coat hanger thing. Let's just check that we have everything. Bathtub, grass cutter engine, old coat hanger. I'm just going to talk to Copperbottom just in case there was anything about... Doesn't look like it when we finished clearing up the workspace. So, yeah, we... Oh, the unit sees that Jamie has acquired, that's not how you spell that, the knowledge of how to fabricate a resource finder. This unit will now share information with Jamie about how to properly use the resource finder. Please read carefully to avoid any confusion. This is why it's sometimes quite handy to go back and talk to NPCs again. You might have completed a quest without realising it. Okay, so you can equip the resource finder. Use the resource finder. Resources will be displayed on map for 2 hours. Every use removes the charge from the resource finder. After 5 uses, the resources finder is destroyed. Crafting machines can be placed in the workshop and are used by selecting them. Not sure what that was about. So probably in here. Resource protection, or can we just make it in our backpack? We can make it our backpack, and this is what the quartz is for. So we shall make one of these, and then I promise we're going to go and get the boat. Hurrah! We'll pick up the stuff when we come back. Do we need to talk to him again once we've done that? No. No. Let's set this as our primary, and then we know we're heading the right way. Oh, nearly fell into the water. What did we have to do? It might help to read, wouldn't it? Take it all back to Anchor. Let's try his little shop. Yep, there he is. Hello, Anchor, my lovely. Have you managed to find the supplies Anchor needs to make your ship yet? I have something for you. There you go, Anchor. Sink me! You found all the parts I've been needing to fix you up ship. Ah, this will be a fine vessel, I tell you. Well, it's a finer vessel that can be made out of tub and lawn mower engine anyhow. Old Anchor's going to be getting started on putting her all together for you. While you be waiting, you should go let Renard know that you'll be having a ship soon. He's been yapping me gills off, asking about when you'd have one. I'm sure by the time you found out what that landlubbing rat be wanting, I'll be having your ship put together. Okay, let's go find Reynard over here in the square. Oh, let's just... these are the lampposts we need to dismantle to get the information to complete Sammy's quest. Okay. Reynard! Ah, Jimmy! I've heard that Anchor is helping you procure your very own ship. Yes, I've decided Reynard has got a French accent. That is most opportune news. You can use your boat to explore the many islands beyond our shores, all of which hold the resources needed to support our community. When I say he's a French rat, I mean he's a French rat who probably starred in Allo Allo, which is a very dodgy British sitcom from the 80s. You can use your boat to explore the many islands beyond our shores, all of which hold the resources needed to support our community. Most importantly are the people who can be found on them, and if we're ever to grow, we're going to need to get more people to move here. It will be up to you to act as our ambassador and sell them the dream of Critter Cove. I'm sure someone of your talents will have no trouble at all. And as luck would have it, I've already figured out the first place you should start looking. I have it on good authority that a sailor is stuck on the neighbor island of Shallow Sands. If he were to, say, sail up to this poor soul and offer assistance, I bet they'd be so grateful they'd jump at the chance to move here. Oui, that settles it. You shall go to Shallow Sands immediately. Good luck, Jimmy. Thanks, Reynard. Now we've got to go back and talk to Anchor. Hello. And are you over? Yeah, I can see you over by the dock. Oh, look. Look at my little boat. There we go. I must say she's a fine looking craft. Well, she'll be a craft anyways. Congratulations, you're now officially the captain of your own ship. One more thing, it's the law of the sea that a new captain give her ship a new name. Trust me, you don't want to break the laws of the sea. Once sea lawyers get involved, you're sunk. So got a good name in mind? We shall call it There She Blows. Are you sure you wants to call her There She Blows? Don't worry too much since you can always change it later. I don't know what's happening with his accent. Yes, I am sure. It's a fine name for a fine vessel. Treat her well and she will probably never sink on you. No, probably there. And if she does, tell Davy Jones Anchor says ahoy. Well, don't just stand there gawking like a landlubbing wall-eyed gusnipe. Hop in and take her for a spin. Eat, drive. Oh, it's magnificent, isn't it? Okay, so we have got a couple of quests that we can use the boat for directly now. We can go off to find a simple cutter, Oh, we can go over to shallow sands. Now, I did promise we would work on the shallow gutter, so we'll go and do that first, and then shall bob over. Have I got the wrong quest selected though? Yes, I have indeed. Okay. Set that one as primary. Let's hop back in. And now we have the marker showing the right direction. Oh, there's a bit of lovely lightning there. That's not great. Let's hope I don't get struck. Okay, so I'm guessing that we're about here. Let's have a look at the map. Yep, we are indeed E, so that we are no longer driving and we can jump down into the water. Now, what I'm going to do to make things easier, I'm going to use the resource finder to help. So I'm going to ping that. I'm going to move away far enough from the boat so that the pressing E isn't doing the... There we go. So now we should have all of the nearby loot showing on the map. I mean, it might help if we actually look, wouldn't it? Okay, it's over that way. In these shipping containers. Let's have something to eat quick. Get our stamina back up. I am going to head back up for some air. There we go. Made it just in time. Just another quick look just to see where exactly. There's the treadmill there. Lots of lovely resources. And we have unlocked a small crate. Okay, let's... Oh, my air's run out, my air's run out. You can see my health is going down. And I think my stamina went down there as well. There's something to eat. Let's have 2 things to eat. Now, bring our health back up as well. Yeah. Oh, this pesky treadmill is supposed to be over here somewhere. This is why I don't use the resource finder when I'm in the water. Perhaps it's actually in the shipping container, which would make sense, right? There he is. Picked him up. Let's get back out and get some more air. You do get some breathing apparatus, which makes this a lot less painful to go scavenging, shall we say. Let's just do some more quick searching of the area. While we are here. And then, depending on how full my inventory is, I think we can just go on over straight to Shallow Cove from here. No, we're gonna wrap there. Look properly, dreams. There we go. Let's get back in the boat. I think we've got enough. We're not totally full, so that's good because there'll be lots of stuff to see on Shallow Sand? Shallow Cove? What's it called? This is also annoying that you can't access your journal or the map. Oh no, you can the map, but not the journal while you're driving. let us sail over the sea and see what we shall see, like the old nursery rhyme. Here we are at Shallow Sands. Here's our little man. Talon, did you know that trying to put windows into the side of a ship would make it sink? I did not know that. I was just trying to see all the pretty fishes, and now my ship's at the bottom of the ocean. Also, hi, I'm Talon. You look like a Frankie, or maybe a Pepper. Nope, my name is Dreamy. Oh, that's so much cooler. I've already met a Frankie and a Pepper. It's nice to finally meet a Dreamy. Anyways, I'm just waiting for my lost stuff to be returned to me. I asked the ocean to help me out, so now it's just a waiting game. I can help out. Oh, really? That'd be good. I was starting to suspect that the ocean is ignoring me. My ship sank just off the eastern coast here, and the chest was inside it. Thank you for not ignoring me like the ocean. Okay, let's find the missing chest. Let's hop into our boat. Make it easier, she says. Ooh, sailing like an umpty. And that, I would imagine, is Talon's little chest. There is so much stuff to explore. But we are really going to wait, except for where we have to. We're really going to wait until we have some kind of breathing apparatus. Don't forget your boat dreams. It's a long swim back to Critter Cove. Okay, let's go and give this to Talon. Yeah, we already picked it up, mate. You need to point us back to the quest giver. Hey, stranger, are you here to find my lost chest too? I have something for you. Ta-da! Hey, this is my stuff, and it's only 20% wetter than usual. Thanks, Dreamy. Yeah, you remember who I am now I've given you your stuff. How would you like something from my chest? It's only slightly damp, and you've earned your fair share of the booty. I mean, my chest, of course. What you giving me? Pillars Modern 3. Now I just need to figure out what to do next. I was looking for a new place to live before the whole ship windows incident. Why don't you move to Critter Cove? Move to Critter Cove, huh? What's the dog to camel ratio? Wait, don't answer that. I want to find out on my own. I'm going to head to your ship and get ready to go. What's your opinion on ship windows? No windows, mate. No windows. I make no promises. It's only a short trip to Critter Cove, but let's hope that it's all good. And let's take the chance to have a quick shufty around old Shallow Sands. Some berries. Oh, there might be some meat, and then we can try our new recipe. Here we go. Now, let's just have a quick look, because it's 8:20. I want to get this simple cutter down, so I won't, as I say, I won't do too much exploring right now. We can save all that for another day. These little resource crates are so handy. They really are. More shipwrecks. To say, pick up these shells when you see them. And obviously gathering food too. Okay. That is me done for now. I am going to head back to Critter Cove with our potential resident. He should be waiting in the boat for me. Off we go. Here we be, back at Critter Cove. Well, let's see what he has to say. This is Critter Cove. Huh? The buildings and walls and everything very fancy. So do I sleep on the beach or is there some other plan? Maybe I just rough it until I can figure out a better place to live. I know, I need some sort of covering. Maybe made of cloth or something. A tent? Oh yes, a tent would work too. I need to get me one of these tent things. Can you help me get a tent thing? I think that we can indeed. I don't think we can make it on us. Oh, we can indeed, but we only have one cloth and we require a loom. Okay, I shall sort that out for you momentarily. Let's get back to the workshop. Oh, nearly fell in the water. Back to the workshop and we shall do the cutter. So for that we need to pick up the blade. We'll pick up these bars as well and make a cutter. We need a simple motor. We have everything for that. Hurrah! And oh, that's the forge. Simple cutter. We have everything. Craft. There we go. Now we just need to put it down. We must have looted a blade somewhere. Here he is. Where are we going to put the cutter? Let's bob him beside the fabricator. And now we can talk to Copperbottom. The simple cutter appears to be functioning correctly. This unit believes that good job is appropriate. The workshop is now almost fully functional. The only station that is still needed is a stone kiln to make bricks in. Please craft and place one so that we can begin brick production. When Dreamy is complete, please inform this unit. Oh my goodness, I thought we were done. Stone kiln. We need another campfire. Make another campfire. And now we can make the stone kiln. Oh, I haven't got enough stone now. I haven't got enough stone. We shall rectify that. I know. I said we were done. I said we were done. It is only a matter of moments to pick up enough stone. You were nearly done already. Oh, any stone, any stone. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, that's enough. I think, oh no, I think we were 4 short. I think we need 8. I think we need 8. That must be enough. Just pick these ones up on the way back. Right. Stone kiln. I think it's going to make me want to make a brick, isn't it? And I won't have enough stone. There we go. I think we're going to have to put him over here, though. There he goes. There we go, Copperbottom. Are we done now? This unit sees that Dreamy has completed their task of creating a stone kiln and finishing their task of getting this workshop fully operational. Now, with a fully operational workshop, we are prepared to begin repairs on the structures in town. Unfortunately, this unit lacks the data on how these meat person structures function. This unit requests Dreamy speak with Reynard and see how he wishes to remedy the situation. Once the data is found on those buildings, please return to me again. This unit found working with Dreamy most efficient. Thank you very much, Copperbottom. Here's Reynard. Would you look at that? You managed to save Copperbottom and get the workshop operational. I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Capital. Now that is done, I need you to speak with a representative of the local tourism board. He is going to help make Critter Cove the next hot tourist destination. I believe his name is Checkmark or something. He'll know what to do next in order to start welcoming wealthy travellers to our beautiful city. And wealthy travellers means piles of doubloons. Just go see what he has to say and do whatever he asks. It's imperative that you get this all sorted. Every day we are not open for business is more lost profit. I've every faith that you will do a spectacular job. Au revoir, Renard. Au revoir. Okay. Is this check mark going to be here yet, or I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow? Well, no matter what, we are going to wait till tomorrow. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to dismantle this lamppost. Never mind, that did give us some stone though. What do you want, mate? Greetings, Dreamy. This unit hopes you are having a quality day. Small talk mode entered. This unit realizes that Dreamy still does not have a clothing manufacturing machine. Now that you have a vessel to travel in, you will be able to craft and place one. Meat persons need some method of making cloth, twine, and other clothing items in order to look acceptable and not freeze. The workbench already comes with instructions on how to build a loom, but Dreamy will need to travel to Hot Topic in order to salvage a broken version to build a new one. Once Dreamy has crafted and placed a new loom, this unit will examine it in order to make sure it is in good working order. You will do well in this task. Now, is that belief in me, an instruction, or a threat? This unit will now return to its normally scheduled routine. And that is going to be it for us today. Let's head back home. Let's put all our stuff away. We're going to have to be making a new flipping trunk as well once we can. I think we'll probably be able to get rid of these instructions as well. In fact, let's get rid of them because they're already bugging me. Right, put the food in there. Get rid of these. And that is us. So that was Critter Cove. If you have enjoyed our adventures today, then please click the like button. If you have any suggestions, then please leave a comment. If you don't want to miss the next thrilling installment, then click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. In any event, I'll be here waiting for you next time. Cheers.